Hello sugar, so welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to share how I made this beautiful fondant baby cake. So I hope you enjoy it. I so much love the cake because of the details, how everything come out at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoy it too. Alright, let's get right into it. Just want to trim my cake here. So don't mind me, don't mind my face. I just want to be sure that the cake are well leveled. So what I did was I made sure I trim all the layers of the cake. I made sure I trim all the layers of the cake before I got to this last stage. So guys, if you are just watching this video for the first time, please do well to like and subscribe to my channel. This is going to give me a lot of encouragement because whilst I appreciate every bit of the follow and of the likes, thank you. So yeah, I'm just trying to balance the level of the cake. I'm trying to level this very well. So I am trying. You can see how moist the cake is. The cake is so soft even from looking at it from afar. So the next thing you're going to do now is to trim the sides of your cake. So don't forget, the first thing you do is to trim it layer by layer. Okay, so after you have done that and you have seen that the cake are leveled, it's not that one side is looking slopey and the other side is looking higher. Everything is well leveled. So the next thing to do is to start trimming the body of that cake. So don't get me wrong, if you are just starting in this cake business, or this will be the first time, you have to take your time. It doesn't happen like a magic. It's require frequent practice. So here I am now trying to prepare the fondant to cover the cake. Don't forget, if you are still getting the fondant wrong, I have a recipe of fondant that works well for me on my page. Do where to go through the recipe and try it out. You will truly love it. So yeah, I'm just trying to scrape the remaining fondants and knead my fondant together. So I think I'm needing 1 kg of fondant here. So just trying to knead it and make it combine very well. For me, if I want to do my fondant, I usually sieve out my icing sugar, and this is because I want a very smooth fondant. I want it to be smooth. I want it to be okay. I don't want to see any lumps or any seed in my fondant, so I sieve it first before I use it. So when you are using your own, you can also try out that system. So here I am. I'm just trying to knead this and combine it very well. Yes, I'm needing 1 kg. It can be stressful, but then see me, I'm just wearing that happy face. I don't want to look tired. And here you go. So the next thing now is to roll out your fondant. So I'm not going to show the parts where I was measuring because I think I lost the video. I miss creating space on my phone. So I will just explain. So before I start rolling out my fondant, I use my tape rule to measure my cake. Guys, I measure the circumference of the cake and also the height of the cake. So I'm using that circumference like the round of the cake, like I use my tape to measure the body of the cake. So that's what is called the circumference. So yeah, I am just trying to roll out the fondant and see, there's a trick to this fondant of a thing. It might be very difficult or hard to work with, but let me let me tell you the trick. If you want to roll out a fondant, make sure you, when you form your ball first, then now form a sausage. So after forming a sausage, like enough, it should be long enough for you to roll out. So when you are rolling out and trying to get the size of the circumference, it will be very, very easy. Yes, so you can see that that was what I did, and here I am. I have flattened and roll out my fondant. So I just use this smoother to like smoothen the fondant and make sure there is no bubbles, there's no one side is not too thick and one side is not too tiny. So that is, I'm just here confirming the size of my fondant. So I hope you are understanding the procedure, I mean the steps I am, whatever. I hope you are just following. So I'm just trying to confirm the height here. Okay, the height is, and the circumference is 26 or 24, and the height is 6 or 7. So what I did is, if the circumference is 26, I just add additional 2 to it, so I will roll out 28. And if the height is like 7, I will add additional 1, so I will just roll out 8. Do you understand? Just add more to it so that by the time you are covering it, even if there will be an excess, it won't be too much. Do you get it? It should not be too much. So I also have ruler, because ruler helped me to cut out my fondant very well and neatly. Sorry for all the distraction. My son is there and really distracting me. So I'm using my ruler to confirm the size and also to trim out the excess from the cutter. So here you go. I'm having my clean fondant. So I'm going to set it aside and allow it to set. So the next thing is to roll out the the round side, like, I'm covering a round cake, so roll out the I want to roll out the, what's it called, the upper side of the cake. So that one is for the body and this one is for the head, for the cover of the head of whatever, the head of the cake. So I'm just doing this one. You can see I'm not making any sausage shape, I'm just making a round. So I was just going to roll it out like that to form a round shape because I need it to cover the size 8. So this is me trying to measure out the fondant if it's up to what I need. So here you go. I have covered my cake and I am trying to do the design that the customer asked me to do. So this design is quite stressful and time taking because I have to cut out all these things I am attaching to the cake body. So I have to cut it and start measuring the length and placing it one after the other. It really took a lot of my time, but it's worth it. So just enjoy the video as I'm carefully doing it. Note, if you are doing any design that has to do with you touching the body of a cake that is already neat, that means you have to be very, very careful when you are doing it because you don't want to stain the body of your cake. Yes. So just watch me as I carefully place it on my cake. So I am using edible glue to attach the design to the cake. So I made my edible glue with CMC or Tylose and water. Just add a little bit of CMC to water and set together, and it's going to give you edible glue. You can use it to glue anything on your cake, whether fondant, whether um, extra printouts or something, anything. You can actually use the edible glue to glue it to your cake. So that is what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to balance the size of that stand to make it equal with the other size. So as I said earlier, you have to be very careful while doing it. See me dancing here. I was really tired, but then I want to deliver the cake in the next day, so I need to finish up because it's already night here. So that's what I'm trying to do. So after cutting out those things, I allow them to dry out before placing it. That is why it's so easy for me to place them carefully, because if I am to, place them while I just roll it out, of course it's not going to stand well. It's not going to stand well, definitely. So when you cut out those things, you just have to allow them to dry out first, then you start placing them on your cake. So I think these little tips can help in case you want to do other things that has to do with standing, or not placing on cake and standing on its own. You have to allow your fondant to dry out. So, and that is that. So we have gradually placed everything. Though after some while, I realized some side were flat, so I had to adjust it. So here you go. This is the final look of the cake. So I customized the topper that says "Happy Birthday, Mom," and I also bought some gold and some fox balls in gold and some fan topper. And, I just have to come up with something nice for my customer. And I was so glad that the customer really appreciates the cake. She truly loves it after I sent her the picture. So what do you think about the cake? So, oh yes, I actually colored the design I placed on the cake. I colored it with gold, and it was giving so much beauty. Thank you.